The Pullman Strike of 1894.
By Ali Zamzo and Chey.
The Pullman Strike was the first national strike ever recorded in history.
In 1894, George Pullman owned the Pullman town and everything in it, causing poor working conditions, which led to Chicago's biggest strike, the Pullman Strike. This is the Pullman town from a sky-high view. The town was located south of Chicago and was surrounded by railroad tracks, for the Pullman town was a working town.
20,000 Pullman employees and their families lived in the town houses located in the Pullman town.
These men were required to live in the town houses for as long as they worked in the Pullman town.
This is what a typical townhouse looked like.
This is a picture of the working men.
These men were also expected to accept payment cuts and to not criticize workloads. In 1894, wages fell about 25% because of the Depression. The rent Pullman charged did not decrease, however.
This political cartoon is showing low wages and high rent crushing the working men. And if the workers were in the debt, it was taken from their paycheck. On May 11, 1894, the Pullman workers had had enough. This is a picture of the working men striking.
3,000 workers went on a wildcat strike, a strike without authorization of a union.
By June 29th, 50,000 men had quit their jobs due to Pullman's control.
The strike was important to America's history because it was the first big conflict that ever happened between worker and boss. Not too long after the Pullman strike, many more strikes broke out after, such as the Black Labor Strike in Savannah, Georgia, and the New Boys Strike.
George Pullman was a man of great stature. He achieved prominence in the 1870s for the construction of his gorgeous railway sleeping and dining cars. Pullman created his own little town on the outskirts of Illinois called Pullman, providing a place for the 12,000 men of Chicago families to help fabricate the cars, which helped the men earn money. Pullman looked like a complete and striving town in perfect harmony, but this was only an outer appearance.
George Pullman was arrested and tried, convicted, and imprisoned.
When Pullman was put into jail, he still managed to control the town. Some say George Pullman was too big for jail.
Not too long after George had been locked up, he died March 19, 1897.
This was George Pullman's tombstone.
This topic is relevant to our history because it was the first big conflict between worker and boss that led to more severe conflict.
This caused more outbreaks of strikes throughout the United States.
This changed the world because now bosses know that they cannot have all the control. There needs to be an equal balance between worker and boss. Thanks for watching.